Hi you guys, it is your favorite pretty girl peeps. I'm here super early in the morning, that's why the voice is giving a little bit of raspiness. So I am here to do a review on a brand my husband actually put me on. It is called Alt. So I'm here to put you guys on Alt, and I am a new brand ambassador for Alt. So I will also have a code and a link that you can use in the description box to save a little bit of money on your purchase if you do decide to try this brand out. And your girl does get, just to give a honest disclaimer, your girl does get a small cut, so that would definitely help me out. So let me tell you guys a little bit about the brand, and then I'm going to dive right into the scents. I've already tried them all. For a day, kind of know which ones I like, know what I like about them, but I want to go through this real raw with you guys as well. So it says the alternative, and it's called Alt Fragrances. The alternative, we are reinventing the fragrance industry to benefit consumers and allow you to experience some of the most luxurious scents in the world, regardless of your budget, by developing premier alternatives to overpriced luxury fragrance and eliminating the brand tax customers are accustomed to paying. We strip the marketing gimmicks, celebrity endorsements, and brand names no one can see anyway, so that inside your box you can find a fragrance based on some of the world's most iconic scents, created from the finest, clean, sustainable, and ethically sourced ingredients, with the emphasis on a low environmental impact and responsibility. All Alt fragrances are vegan, cruelty-free, and made using 100% clean ingredients with prices slashed to affordable levels. It's your chance to select your favorite fragrance without restriction. And I like the site because they have it broken up by women's, men's, you can get sample sets, and then I also like that they have a quiz so that you can actually take a quiz to figure out what your signature scent is. So I kind of went in and picked some scents that I kind of have been wanting to try, but I wasn't really willing to spend that money on, and then I actually got like the smaller version of the actual one so that I could compare it to the dupes. So without further ado, I'm actually going to jump into the scents, jump into the bottles, and tell you which one is which, tell you guys about the scents, and we'll kind of move along there. And like I said, the discount code and link will be in the description box. So I really like these boxes, they're super cute. And then the directions say, on clean skin, spray fragrance once or twice on desired areas. Do not rub the fragrance on your skin, as this will alter how the fragrance develops. So the first one I'm going to talk about is going to be the Alt Cherry Smash number 12, and it says it is an extract de parfum. So this is what the bottle looks like. I think the bottles are super cute. They have this little top, just pop it off like that. And this one is Alt Cherry Smash number 12. So this is supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. So I've smelt both, and I could definitely see the remnants of it. I think this is like a lighter version of the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but I do really like this. I could see myself wearing this quite often. And what I like about these alternative fragrances are these are fragrances, you know, you can wear every day if you don't want to spend, you know, a lot on the big bottle of whatever your favorite fragrance is. You could try these for a lot cheaper and it still smells good, you know what I mean? Or, you know, people wear fragrances to bed, like I wear fragrances to bed. You could wear these to bed, you know, and you don't feel guilty like, oh my god, I'm wearing this expensive fragrance to bed. So I'm going to look it up so that I could give you guys the exact notes. Like I said, it is a dupe for Lost Cherry, but I want to give you guys the actual notes and all that good stuff. So I got the 60 milliliter or the 2-ounce bottle, so that's what this looks like. So it says ripe cherries dripping in cherry glistens with a slight touch of a bitter almond note. So the top notes are cherry, bitter almond, cherry liqueur. The middle notes are cherry syrup, rose, jasmine, sun blanc. Base is roasted tonka bean, sandalwood, cedarwood, and Peru balsam. So I'm going to spray it on me just so I can quickly tell you what notes I pick up on. Now I will tell you guys, something that I noticed with these fragrances is the initial spray is very booming. It's very loud. And then I think those dry downs are what is really like beautiful about these scents. I think it's because of the way that they craft and they put it together. So I'm going to quickly tell you guys what I think about the notes. So you instantly smell that cherry. The cherry is very bright in this. You smell a little bit of that almond bitter, a little bit of that tonka bean comes through. And I don't have no makeup on today, you guys, just lip gloss and moisturizer and my little hair done. That's it. So don't judge your girl no more, up close and personal. But I smell the cherry, I smell the almond. I also smell that jasmine and rose creep in. And I think that's what makes this a little bit different than the Tom Ford that I do like. I feel like it's strong like the Tom Ford, but I feel like this is something a little softer. Like this is something you could wear to like the cigar bar or somewhere you're going to hang with, you know, your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you have. And wife, whatever you have. And it's not too overpowering, but it gives you that I'm here, I'm in the room, and I'm here to make a statement. It's like a dessert wine. So I'm going to let that dry down. We're going to move on to the next scent because I don't want this to be a long video. I want to keep you guys' attention. So this one is probably, which surprised me, my favorite of the dupes that I tried. This is the Alt Senorita Number 17, a Strap de Parfum, and this is a dupe for the Creed Aventus for her. So I actually don't necessarily like the Creed Aventus for her, but I like this. I think because it's a little bit softer, and I think the lime in this is brighter than some of those undernotes that are in the actual Creed Aventus for her. So I'm gonna look it up really quick so I can tell you guys what exactly is in here as far as notes. So this is called Senorita, like I said, number 17, and I got the 2 ounce of this. And I do just want to be honest and tell you that these scents were gifted to me. So I did not purchase these, but you can purchase them using the discount code. So this one is, the notes are, the tops are green apple, violet, pink pepper, rose, styrax, sandalwood. The base is peach, amber, and yang, something like that. So this bottle, for some reason, I feel like I had it dripping. I don't know if I put it in there too tight or what, but we're gonna spray a little bit on my wrist. So instantly, and they don't name lime in there, but I smell lime in a good way. And I feel like this is a fresh citrusy scent for like a summer day where you're just, you know, going to work or going on the river walk. It's not like a date. You're like out with your family or your friends. I think it's very subtle, but then that sandalwood kind of creeps back up and jumps out at you, and I like that it's not as overpowering as the actual Creed Aventus for her, but that's just me. So the final one that I was the most excited to try, but I think out of the alt ones, it is probably my least favorite one that I tried, just being honest. I'm still gonna rock it because I like the scent, but I thought it was gonna be my favorite, and it wound up being my least favorite. Favorite is Senorita, followed by the Cherry Smash, and then this one is the third. This is Alt Just Duchess, and this is a dupe for Delina by Parfums de Marley. So I'm gonna look this up so I can give you guys the notes of this one. So I think it's pretty spot on with the smell of Delina, and I think that might be what it is. I like Delina's like initial sprays, but then as Delina grows, it's so complex. There's like a middle note that I don't like in it. And I think this has the same. So it says Duchess is a young pink, girly, fruity, sweet, and pretty fragrance inspired by Delina. Stunning rose, lychee, rhubarb, makeup, elegance, and sensuality. Duchess is a floral masterpiece of a fragrance made only for the classiest women. So this is for the classy ladies out there. Not saying I'm not classy. So the top notes are bergamot, nutmeg, rhubarb, lychee, middle, Turkish rose, velvetier, incense, cedarwood. The base, vanilla, cashmeran, and musk. So you definitely get all of those, but I think those base notes, that incense and cedarwood, once it creeps into there, it turns it off a little bit for me. So, and then it's like when you open it, I don't know if I'm closing them too tight, but it's a little spillage right there. So I'm going to spray a little bit right there. Just about to be a walk-in perfume hut today. So again, that rose is beautiful. The lychee, you smell that rhubarb. You smell, what else is in there? You smell the vanilla, you smell the musk. But like I said, it's something about that incense and cedarwood that creeps up in it that I personally am not a big fan of. Now you may like that mix because I feel like with it being so floral, it gives it like a base that makes it not your typical floral fragrance. But I feel like if I like warm florals. So I just personally feel like if I'm going to be wearing a floral, like a woman's floral, I want it to be a woman's floral. And it has a little bit of that cedarwood in there. But they're spot on with the scent. I will say that they're spot on. Like out of all the fragrances, this one smells darn near identical to the Delina Parfums de Marley. But like I said, I discovered when I smelled it that I don't like the Delina Parfums de Marley, so I'm going to try the Oriana by Parfums de Marley. However, like I said, if you like Delina, this is spot on for Delina, and it is a large fraction of the price. So speaking of price, I'm going to tell you guys how much these cost and just give you guys a quick overall review, and you will be done with the video. So the 30 milliliter, which is 1 ounce, is $50 of the Delina, and then the 60 is the 60 milliliters or 2 ounces is $60. Some of the other fragrances are a little bit lower. It just depends on which fragrance it is and then kind of how it's priced as far as the actual one that it's a dupe for. So I definitely like the boxes. I like the bottles. I like the scents. They're pretty dead on. So the cherry, once it dies down, that cherry pops, and it's beautiful. And then with the Aventus, like I said, it's just very fresh, very clean. It has a little bit of masculine energy to it, so I can see it being unisex. And I just think it's good for like just a fresh day. I could see that being a summer scent, and you just throw it on and it just kind of works with your body chemistry as you go along the day. Like I said, the Delina, I really do like most of the notes, but that incense and cedarwood, I can't, just being honest. But I love that it's so spot on for Delina. Like, it's literally Delina in a cheaper bottle, just being honest with you. So I would definitely recommend this brand. I'm going to put my link and my code in the description box if you do want to try this brand out. If you do want to try another fragrance, you don't have to try the ones that I tried. They have so many scents, so many like scent combinations. Like they have that the cherry one mixed with like Baccarat Rouge 540. I definitely want to try that one. My husband has the Baccarat Rouge 540 version of the alt. And I'll put a link to his alt review down here in case you want to check on some scents for your guy. But yes, to summarize, I would definitely suggest checking this brand out, to get some dupes, to try it out, to see what you think, to spend a fraction of the price. I think this brand is great too, especially I have a lot of girls in my stories who are always like, I can't afford that expensive perfume, or I don't want to try that expensive perfume. This is a good way to get into it, to see what works with your skin, what notes you actually like. And a point I left out is that there's actually a quiz on the website, so you can figure out what your signature scent is as well. So this is my official review of the Alt Fragrances brand. Like I said, these fragrances were gifted to me, so thank you, Alt Fragrances. I have to give that disclaimer that these were gifted to me, and I am an ambassador collaborator with them. So my code and the link will be in the description box, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Tell me if there's any scents or dupes you'd like to try in the comments. And again, this is your favorite pretty girl peeps. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, so I quickly just wanted to interject a few things about like the actual dry down and things like that. So again, I would definitely suggest this brand. I liked everything. The only thing was that Senorita bottle, for whatever reason, the top was just a little runny. It might have just been the pressure from everything, but I would definitely suggest trying the brand. So I just quickly want to talk about the dry down. So the dry down of the one that I told you guys is my favorite, which is my number one would be the Senorita Number 17, which is a dupe for the Creed Aventus for her. The dry down on this is just beautiful. It's powdery, it's citrusy. You still get that woodsy essence, and I feel like this would be great for like summertime in the office, or like a summertime happy hour type of thing, where you want to smell good, you want to smell fresh, you want to smell like what do you have on, but you don't want to be like overpowering. I think this is definitely my favorite, and it's weird because I don't like the actual Creed Aventus for her. Now the dry down on this Cherry Smash, oh my god, it's just beautiful. It's like a blend of chocolate and cherry at the same time. And I could see you wearing this like at night, like I said, to a cigar bar, something like that. Something very sexy, very subdued, where you want to stand out, but you want to like blend in at the same time. Now, the Duchess, I still kind of feel the same way. I feel like there's notes in there that are so beautiful to me, but that cedarwood jumping out and that incense, I can't get with it. And like I said, I feel the same way about Delina. So that's that. Now I do want to kind of do the quick comparison. I do feel like it smells like the Creed Aventus for her, but I like it a little bit better. There's something in it, something in the way that Alt kind of twisted the fragrance that makes me like it. And then as far as the cherry, I think it's very similar to the Lost Cherry. I just think the Tom Ford Lost Cherry more to me is like an amaretto sour, and this is more like a chocolate cherry pie cake type of situation. The Delina to me is like dead on. Like it's dead on the Duchess is like dead on to the Delina Parfums de Marley to me. But they have so many different fragrances you could try, so I definitely suggest trying some different ones. You don't have to get the 2 ounce like I got. You definitely could get the 1 ounce to try out what you like. And I like that at the bottom they actually say like this is a dupe for X, Y, and Z. And then you can also read, I like that they have reviews, so you can kind of see what people thought, like if people thought it actually was spot on, or people thought, you know, it's missing some notes, things like that. So I just wanted to add that part on before we finish the video.